Tonight, in the Alfred Hospital's intensive care unit.
Jacob was driving and didn't quite make it and hit a truck.
You know, we were told to prepare ourselves for the worst.
Oh, mate.
Took 15 months, I think, before they actually put her onto the transplant list.
I was so scared actually going to sleep that I was never going to wake up again.
I worry that she's not out of the woods just yet.
I understand it was a gas heater that exploded.
When I climbed into the ambulance and saw his face and hands, I was convinced he would die.
The sickest patients, the most advanced technology, medical care second to none. It's always a matter of life or death. "21-year-old Jacob lives life to the full.
Live life to the extreme, yeah!
But 2 days ago, Jacob ran head-on into a truck. He's now in the trauma pod in the Alfred's ICU after doctors worked for hours to save his life.
Jake is a young man that was involved in quite a serious motor car accident, and he suffered multiple injuries, including chest and abdominal injuries and long bony fracture injuries.
Incredibly, Jacob had 20 separate injuries, including bruised lungs, fractured ribs, bruised kidney and cuts and tears of the liver, spleen and colon. He also had cuts and fractures to his right leg, knee, ankle and foot, and his little toe was torn off. His lacerated liver was bleeding so much that half of it had to be taken out.
We had a chance to see the car and, yeah, I mean, our heart sank. We didn't think we would see Jacob. Yeah, so one of the nurses here came in and just told us that Jacob's in a critical condition. We needed to be prepared.
His injuries are life-threatening, there's no doubt about that. There is the potential for him to have a brain injury. He had massive blood transfusion while he was in theatre. His blood was probably replaced by his entire volume 3 times in the time he was there. They also operated on his leg, and then he was brought to us here in ICU. Mainly his biggest risk at this point is ongoing bleeding and whether we can actually control it.
He's been really strong, well done. So proud.
Jacob's parents can see him and touch him, but there is every chance they still might lose him.